2 pre-season friendlies. And tonight they take on perhaps the Bundesliga's biggest unknown quantity. 26 days on from becoming FIFA Club World Cup winners, Chelsea are back at the bridge for their first...
Part dress rehearsal, part diagnostic test. This is now about getting the Palmer, looking for space. Clever, Estêvão. It's a corner to Chelsea, whose supporters are very much enjoying goal last season. Best scoring campaign of his career. Cole Palmer missed that at the front post, and Philip Jorgensen needed to be alert.
That's actually not a bad save, that little deflection, and it sees it quite late. It's a very, very young side, Chelsea.
Casado, fancy that from long range. Just over a year ago, Moises Casado scored for Santos. Slightly scuffed attempts. Gusto! Malo Gusto, who's never scored a senior goal in his career. That'll be in it for Cucurella. He's got Delap inside him. This is Liam Delap! Either side of the goalkeeper would surely have given Chelsea the lead.
Yeah, but am I?
Santos, he's pushed it far ahead of Estêvão, who's quick, but he's not there. What a first touch. Tries to loop it. Back off the crossbar. And a debut goal at Stamford Bridge for Estêvão. The boy from Brazil has arrived at the bridge, and the Chelsea fans are loving what they're seeing of him so far.
I mean, what a dream start for the young man. He is not lacking in confidence. We have spotted that already. I'll tell you what, he's not lacking in ability either. But you have to be calm in that moment, and that's exactly what it is.
And it's played in for Delap, who did well to get there ahead of Flecken. And Mark Flecken has just had an uncertain last few minutes here at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea really turn up the heat.
Well, he'll say he saves that, and I think he does save it, but...
Delap was stretching. Flecken, I think, would have had it covered. Cole Palmer showing the wide range. Chelsea aren't hanging around. Malo Gusto down into the turf and punched away.
I mean, they actually don't look as...
Delap. Chelsea's midfield continuing to...
Could be okay at the start of the season. However, midway through the season, when the bad weather comes in and the tiredness gets in, a few injuries come, and they already have one big one.
And the left feet here. And seeing how they can play in tandem.
Tell you something, the good players, they want more good players around.
Kwanzaa has caught Palmer here, and it's a yellow card for Gerald Kwanzaa, and the reaction from Cole Palmer shows you what he felt of that.
So you can't protect yourself those sort of tackles, because he's got your...
Santos leaves it for Estêvão. Chalobah!
Over there, and Chelsea can't really afford to have anyone injured over there, but we'll talk about that in a moment.
Gusto returning it to Cole Palmer. Ronaldo's the defender. Estêvão, fearless. George. Corner to Chelsea. Estêvão. George against Tiller again. Took a little deflection on the way through, but it guided it closer to Flecken. Wake up call for Eric Ten Hag. Estêvão. Palmer. His first ever appearances was here at Stamford Bridge. And again, it's a wasted opportunity for Leverkusên so far. Now Grimaldo takes the corner. Headed down at his ankles. Andrick. Challenged by Moises Casado, and then the referee gives the free kick to Leverkusên.
Well,
the foul he thinks was from Chalobah.
Well, we'll see. We'll get a replay of it. I thought Casado seemed...
It is Grimaldo. That was a better one. And Philip Jorgensen makes his most impressive save of the evening so far.
Weird angle that can go so low here. He's got it on that bench.
Good save from Mark Flecken. I mean, we know what a good goalkeeper he is. Only missed Chris to himself here. And the Brazilian is denied by Flecken. Tell you what, he lashed that shot. There was power on it from Estêvão. Flecken somehow denied the Brazilian a second goal in this first half. This could be the final attacking passage of this first half at Stamford Bridge. Cucurella won't get onto that. In the second half here as they finish the first under pressure. Everyone back inside their own penalty area. Kwanzaa's header. Pedro Neto back to Balagusto.
It just shows you the power he can bring on. Harlow, Chalobah's a big one going off there.
I mean, Antwi to hold him up. Good touch from Estêvão. Balagusto. Estêvão stretching. He did so well to creep into that position.
I mean, the movement's brilliant. I mean, he just makes a run there. He checks it a little bit. But you look
by him, Hato helps it on. Tyreek George in. Delap trying to get up off the ground. Was he fouled? Chelsea fans more than players appealing for a penalty there.
You'll have to say they'll shout.
He is creeping inside of Tyreek George. George underneath it as he drilled.
I think Tyreek's trying a little bit too hard, isn't he?
The pitch long to get Estêvão out of jail there. Disappointing delivery, very low with the
Kenyan, however.
It worked out for him. Right, here is a chance for Schick, his first of the night. Tosin was very close, it's gone out for a corner. Patrick Schick, who got 27 goals last season. He'll be hoping that he'll get a few more opportunities like this tonight.
You know, that's
two. Nathan Tella. Chelsea for all their chances. Here is Estêvão. Bit of pinball as it short one up from Pedro Neto. Floated in. Here's Pedro Neto, another who wants to impress tonight. And that's deflected away off Grimaldo. Leverkusên adjusting to the new reality. Xabi Alonso gone to Spain. Eric Ten Hag taking over the reins. So many high-profile players leaving.
Flying back, but also stepping into the midfield as well.
Neto too close to fleck it at the end. He's looked sharp though, Pedro Neto, in those exchanges. He looks to be offside here. There's no flag yet though. Cavani
as well, and now look at João Pedro on.
That is some speed, and he tees it up, and Estêvão should have had his second. Maybe had more time than he realised. New names in the door, but you can't argue with the fact they're beginning to win trophies. Push to the back there gives a whistle from the referee. Stuart Atwell.
Create a buzz, and certainly Gittens is one of them.
And it's Neto's delivery. Gittens wasn't too far away from it. Neto trying to turn provider. Dancing. Such feet. And at the end, too many defenders to try and blast past, but tell you what, they are being spoiled for choice. Gittens unselfishly tried to pull it back for João Pedro. Soba, not a bad ball. Flag was raised on the far side anyway, so it's a moot point whether it was a foul because Bayern Leverkusên were clipped in by Reece James, but Neto trying to find the angle. Oh, and he does, and he almost wrong-footed the goalkeeper. Really good. Everyone expecting Pedro Neto to send that into the far corner. And
it looks exactly the same.
Leverkusên looking ragged there. Grimaldo should have cleared it. João Pedro trying to take it off, seal an impressive performance. Cleverly left by Pedro Neto. Chance the win for sure. Chelsea's opening pre-season friendly, and they really have picked up where they left off. Pedro joins in.
Yes, he joins in. The Gittens Antwi down the right. You get to the byline there and cut it back for a drop of the shoulder. Absolutely brilliant. Stands up and gone. He's back to the goal line there. You can't defend that really. It's a good goal, it's a good finish, but come on.
Pedro! That's the second.